that was the last conversation I ever had with this guy until
Just this happened.
just till now.
Another question, speaking of that. Ryan Paisley.
Ryan Paisley's been a love interest of my daughter since, I think, maybe elementary school.
Okay, good friend?
A fantastic guy. As a matter of fact, when I first met him, 16, 17 years old, I liked the guy.
Yeah.
He came across as very, very personable, very well-spoken. If there was a guy that I'd want my daughter to marry, that's the guy. He has a very structured family. I've never met his family, but all I know is from just being around this young guy, he really cares for my daughter, and I think there could have been something happen, but then again, I mean, as far as him having like a love interest type thing, but then again, I guess my daughter has crapped on him a couple times, and even though he's trying to still be supportive of her and be a friend, I guess she borrowed money from him at one point, never paid it back. And one time that he came to our house, that I knew was showing up, and I'm talking to him, and I said, by the way, is everything okay between you and Casey? He says, yeah, I'm just here to pick up the money she owes me. I'm like, how much money does she owe you, pal? It was like $400 or $500, I think, at the time, he said. He said, don't worry. He says, it's not your concern, sir. Casey and I are working on it. I said, okay. I'm like, why is she borrowing money from this guy, you know?
Has your wife had any contact with Ryan in the last 4 or 5 weeks?
I think she's talked to Ryan a few different times. I'm pretty sure she has.
What
I don't know what the conversation's been. That I don't remember what she said. Okay, one thing she did say is Ryan said he'll do anything he can to help find Caylee, because he's up in Jacksonville. I guess he'd hired a couple, or he knows a couple private investigators. I guess they were doing something on their own, but I haven't personally talked to the guy. So
how about before Caylee was reported missing? Has she talked to him and relayed any information to him?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she has or not. Possible.
Okay.
There's a young guy that also my daughter, I'm not sure if my wife told you about him, Adam Lynch.
No.
Adam was right out of the picture shortly after her and Jesse had broke up. I know Adam. His father owns a very successful downspouting and screen type company. They work around the house, basically a home improvement company. God used to come to the house quite frequently. Another guy that I wouldn't mind seeing my daughter married. Yeah. He's a very hardworking young man, very dedicated. You know.
Has he been around since this happened?
I haven't seen him. Have not seen him. Now, whether or not he's called my wife or my son, I don't know. I can't really relate to that. But those are two guys, Ryan and Adam, are two guys that I liked a lot. Come to the house for dinner. Let them go in the fridge, get what they wanted outside too. I mean, these were these two kind of guys that I really, really enjoyed.
I need to grab a drink and go to the restroom real quick. Do you need anything to drink?
Drink in a restroom sounds like a great idea. The coffee's starting to come out.
Yeah. What would you like to drink?
Just a small thing of water or something like that. That's fine.
Okay, look.
Show you where. You know where the restroom is? I'll show you out here.
This side I haven't been on yet.
I got it for him, Renee. Sit in there. Clear out the messages while we're
Okay.
George, call Cindy.
Yeah, she's trying to call you.
Huh?
She's trying to call you.
Yeah, she left a message that said she
Yeah,
needed to talk to you.
9:45.
I'm sorry about that because it
That's okay.
came in, but I didn't even check it.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to check some minutes. I just had a lady call me from Philadelphia. Her name is Nicole, and she wants to give me some information about my granddaughter, or at least an ex-boyfriend, going back to 2007, May 7th. I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out.
I'll show you.
Could I offer you guys any extra gum? This was a fresh pack this morning. Believe me.
You're going through it?
Yeah. I tell you, I'm sure glad I don't smoke or any of that kind of stuff. I probably would have been through a couple packs already today.
I tell you what, I did a couple of these, and when Jessica Lunsford happened, and at the time I chewed tobacco, and had since I was about 14 years old, and when that was going on, I was going through 2 packs of chewing tobacco a day, just constantly, and I finally got myself to quit, and 2 months after I quit, Trenton Duckett went missing. And it was all I could do every day over there. I carried a pack with me just so I could smell it, and never did it. Never did it, and haven't had it since then, thank goodness.
I don't mean to get off what we're talking about today, but the second day when all this information was getting out about our granddaughter, daughter type stuff, we got a phone call from Josh Duckett,
Uh-huh.
offering to do anything he can. Man, my wife and I cried, you know. Then for the next day, for him to show up at our house, it's pouring down rain. He's standing in the rain waiting to see us. My wife got word, I think it was my son or someone said, Josh Duckett's outside. My wife went outside and gave him a huge hug. I know it was taken in the paper and all that kind of stuff, but